Hello my beauty buddies. I have my woman's $10 Target box and the men's $5 Target box. So I thought I'd go through them really quickly and show you what's inside. I have been using all of the ladies products. So we'll start with the men's product box because it's only $5. We'll start with a lower price and then we'll go to the ladies. It comes packed like this. There's a little card inside. It talks about the different items and there's a $3 off coupon that you can use on a $15 purchase at Target. The first item in here is by Gillette. It's the Clinical Endurance Cool Wave Deodorant. It is a 1.6 ounce deodorant. This is the Tough Protection for Tough Sweat. It's a clear gel. The next item is by Axe. My husband and son, neither of them are huge Axe fans, but this is the Refreshing Shower Gel and it's Apollo. And this one for once doesn't have like a crazy scent to it. It has a scent that just actually does kind of remind you of a man's cologne, one that's a little bit woodsy fruity maybe. So this might actually be a tolerable shower gel by Axe. Again, usually my son is like, I used those when I was in 8th grade. I don't like those. But, you know, I'll have him give this one a try. And this is 3 ounces. So even though it's winter and cold, they must be thinking our men are sweating a lot. We have another deodorant. This is the Men's Degree Motion Sense Dry Spray in Adventure. It says it's a 48-hour antiperspirant and it's motion activated protection. So this made the whole box worth it right here. Plus I got a $3 off coupon, plus I've already gone through 2 items. Next up is a razor. This is the Target brand. It comes with 1 razor and 2 extra cartridges. So it looks very much like those, is it Gillette or is it Bic or who is it that has the 5 or 6 or I don't know, pretty soon about like 100 little blades in these things the way they're adding to them. So I think it's kind of a dupe of that. So I will have my husband try it. He actually has, I think it is Gillette, the one that, you know, it vibrates and has 4 or 5 blades. And then he recently, well actually it's been a few months now, has switched over to the Harry's Shave Club where they mail it to you every single month. And I actually need to do a review about that one. And I should have him try this and see how the Target brand holds up against those. That would be interesting. He refuses to be on video, but he can tell me what he thinks and I can let you guys know. Then we have a Dove Men's Care Face and Body Wash. This one I think would be easy for anyone to use. My guys would definitely use this because it's not super, super heavily scented. And the scent that it has is very pleasant. So here's everything we've got. 2 deodorants, 2 body washes, and a razor. For $5, you cannot complain. This will all get used. And the funny thing is my son just said he needs deodorant, and I'm going to give him these too and find out what he thinks of them. On to the ladies box. Now I've totally been using all of this stuff, so you're gonna notice things are out of the package and I shove them back in and they don't look super nice, but I've really been using them so I can give you my opinion of them. Again, we get a little card. Glitz and Glam is the theme of this one, and there's a little $3 off coupon again that we can use at Target on a $15 purchase. And the first item in here is this Olay Regenerist cream. And this is one that we've actually been using for years. Steve's used it, I've used it, and it's really, really good stuff. I mean, I truly, you can buy this at Costco too, not just Target, and you get the little double pack, and this is a little mini of it. And I truly use this every night for years, and I stopped using it for a while and I went back to it. For some reason it made my skin burn a little bit, but Steve still loves it. I don't know what changed with my chemistry, but I think that it gave great results, was very moisturizing. So I'd highly recommend it. I just don't know what ingredient, what wigged out, you know, with my skin. I actually did go ahead and try this one again, just kind of, you know, to see, and I didn't get as much of a reaction, but I got a little bit, so I stopped using it. I'll just give this to Steve to throw into his overnight bag because it's a great little size, so glad to have this. So I'm super excited about the second item. This is by Pacifica. It is the Love 3 Natural Mineral Coconut Eyeshadow Trio. 3 times the color, 3 times the love. And they are 3 very pretty colors. And I'll go ahead and I'll swatch them for you. They swatch beautifully. They're well pigmented. I feel like they are a nice little mini palette, but for me, and I love Pacifica products, I just had to bring along something a little bit darker, you know, to add to the party here, because while they went on beautifully, it was a very, very light, very natural look, which is pretty sometimes, but if you want any more oomph, I highly recommend you bring a darker, chocolatey brown color or something else to just, you know, give you a little bit more depth. But if you're looking for just a very pretty, you know, light natural look, this is really, really nice. Here, let me just go ahead and swatch it for you here. Do these in order. So here they are. Very pretty, aren't they? And it's 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and formulated without carmine, FD&C color, parabens, and petroleum. The next item, which I have somehow lost the top to, as I said I was using this. This is by Clairol. It's hair food sulfate-free dry shampoo infused with kiwi fragrance. So this has a very soft, light kiwi fragrance to it, and it doesn't last super long in your hair, the fragrance. I mean, so you're not smelling like a kiwi head all day long, but I mean, it is nice. It works well. I have no issues with this at all. I do like the Oscar Blendy one a bit more. I feel like it gives me a bit more oomph, but this works really nicely, and I'm glad to have it. There's also a full-size Maybelline Push-Up Drama mascara in here, and I was really happy to try this. I actually really liked it. This is the Falsies Push-Up Drama, and it worked pretty darn well for me. I haven't had a lot of luck with drugstore mascaras yet, and I thought this one worked pretty well. This is what the brush looks like, and for me, it didn't give me as much oomph as my Better Than Sex mascara or my Lights Camera lashes, but with putting a few coats on, it did really well. I was very impressed with this. And the thing with this mascara, if you can see, right here, it says that this is the shape of the bristles, so they scoop up and push up your lashes. The other thing about this is it lasted all day. It did not flake or crumble. So I felt like it went on nicely, it stayed on nicely, and it gave me what I needed for my lashes. Again, not 100% the giant oomph I like from my two favorite mascaras, but pretty darn close, and for this price, you kind of can't lose with that. There were also these goody stretch elastics, sweat stretch elastics, and they're called that because it kind of, I mean, if you look at this and you kind of unroll it, it's kind of like the material that they make the, the leggings and the little yoga pants out of. And I was like, how is this gonna work? These worked super well, and I really like them because they didn't really leave giant dents in my hair, and they didn't, pull any of it out because it was too tight, and it held really nicely. So I'm a huge fan of these. It came with 3, and I'm down to 2 because I've lost one that I was wearing the other day, but really like these a lot. And I think they'll be especially good in summer because when you get, you go swimming, your elastic gets all soaking wet and it takes forever to dry out. These will dry really fast because they're like yoga pant material. These are really cool. I'm going to buy more of these. I was so excited. It came with a Star Wars. This is by CoverGirl, and I thought the color was really nice, and I thought that it wore really well. Let me go ahead and swatch that for you. So that is the color, which I think is super pretty. And I just had wanted some Star Wars item. And I got this before I saw the movie. We've seen the movie now, and I love the movie. So it's extra fun to have this. And here, I can go ahead and throw this on. I've got light color on, so that'll probably dilute it a bit, but you can get an idea of what it looks like. So there it is. Now I had light pink underneath. So it, again, this is more the true color swatched on my hand, but at least you can see what it looks like on lips. Now they also have this Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream, and it's for normal to dry skin. I really like this. The sleeping mask that they put out, I didn't notice such a huge difference in hydration or whatever, but I really like this. I mean, I think this is a really good moisturizer. This is what it looks like, and I'll show you the consistency too. It's, a nice cream, but it's not crazy thick. I mean, if you look at that there, it's not, a giant blob. It kind of already seems like it's kind of melty and soft to put on, and it absorbs beautifully, and my skin felt very moisturized after. So I really do like this, and I'm really glad they put it in here because I would buy this. The last item is this little deluxe sample of CeraVe Eye Repair Cream. CeraVe has a great reputation for the makeup remover and for their moisturizer. My daughter, we've got a big pot of that moisturizer that I think you get this giant thing for like $14 at Costco, and she absolutely loves that. And she's got sensitive skin, loves that. I tried this out a couple times, and it felt nice and went on. I didn't notice any giant difference. I only used it about 3 times, but nice to try it because I didn't even realize that they had an eye serum. So all in all, this women's box, oh my gosh, $50 value of items that really all of those are totally usable and really great items. And again, a couple new discoveries for me. You know, I love this moisturizer, the mascara I'm really happy with. I'm thrilled with this. And then the men's, a couple deodorants, razor, a couple body washes for $5. You can't even buy one deodorant practically for $5. So I think this was a total score too. I mean, just your $3 off coupon right there, right? That takes care of most of it. If you don't know Target, you can't just subscribe to their boxes. You have to kind of catch them when they go on sale and immediately place your order, because I think the last one might have sold out. I think this one sold out in like 4 or 5 hours, because I put it out at 7 a.m. Pacific time, and I think by about noon they were sold out. And I'm sure it started earlier because of Eastern time. But I will definitely put up an alert next time I see that one goes on sale, so hopefully you can snag one. They are such the deal, and they're generally really great products. I think one time there was one that was all full of hair products that I just wasn't that into. I didn't even order it. But again, it was a good value if you like those products. You know, I mean, so you just can't go wrong. And now they've had 2 in a row where the women's one was a $10 buy, got you $50 worth of product. So yay Target, you're doing a great job. I like the curation of the boxes, and it's really nice to be able to try some different products that I haven't tried before. Hopefully this has been helpful for you if you've been looking into the Target boxes or been curious about them. If you have any questions, do ask below and I will be sure to get back to you. It'd be great if you gave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to see more of my videos, do go ahead and hit that subscribe button now while you're thinking of it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or evening wherever you are.